I am Yvette Renee, and you have entered into the Real Talk. Enjoy.
I forgive myself for believing I should have done better when I didn't know how.
It's your girl Yvette Renee coming at you with another Real Talk. The advice I would give my 20-year-old self now. So, welcome to my channel for my new subscribers. I am Yvette Renee, and I call my subscribers my love bugs because it's a term of endearment, and there's something that, as me being 53, I consider everybody my love bugs. So, without further ado, let's get this Real Talk video started. Thumbs up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you will know when I upload a video. All right, let's get started. Now, what would I tell my 20-year-old self now? I would tell me at 20 to not consider everybody's not your friend. I would have listened more to my grandmother's wisdom. I wouldn't have dated rather. I wouldn't have dated my abuser. I wouldn't have dated and eventually married my abuser. I would have told my 20-year-old self, instead of going to the abuser, you should have went to the one the better man that really liked you and wanted to make you his wife and have more children. I would have told my 20-year-old self not to be forced into getting an abortion from your abuser. And now, to cut to the chase about everything that's going on in the news with the Roe versus Wade, and they're trying to make women have their babies and stuff, and make it illegal to have an abortion. In a selfish way, I wish they did it back then, so I could have had my other kids beside. I love my two daughters, don't get me wrong, but I could have had more than two because that's what I wanted. So my 20-year-old self, I would have told her, leave him. You can leave. He wouldn't have found you. Your family would have protected you. And do not take his side over your family. 20-year-old self, I wouldn't have. My 20-year-old self shouldn't have. I would tell her not to plot. Stop watching First 48. Stop watching the First 48 and plotting on your abuser when all you had to do was walk away, but you chose to stay. I would have told my 20-year-old self that just because daddy's not around doesn't mean you have daddy issues. I would have told my 20-year-old self that generational curses can be broken. I would have told my 20-year-old self that every person that you call friend, once again, is not your friend. And if any friend of yours could allow to make it okay, that it was okay for you to be in the situation. My 20-year-old self's best friend she didn't want to stay around to see her best friend get like that. And I'm glad that she didn't, because she didn't want me to have to choose between her and him, because she already knew that my 20-year-old self would have chosen my abuser. My 20-year-old self, I would have told her, just date don't even get into no relationship. Yes, you had 2 children. 20-year-old self, I would have went back to my 18-year-old self or 19-year-old self. And I would have said, go to college. Go to college early. Get your degree. Get established first. Do the fairy tale, then date. Just date and have fun all in your 20s. And by the time, start having kids by late 20s, early 30s when you were married. That's what I would tell my 20-year-old self. Wait till you got married and not have many children with many men. Even though I only have 2 daughters. So I'm just saying that I would tell my 20-year-old self that. My 20-year-old self, I would have told her that when you pray and you ask God to get rid of somebody, and he does, don't take him back. If God remove a person from your life, don't let him back in. So I'm trying not to get emotional about it, but that is, I can't think of anything right now because I'm trying to keep my composure about my 20s. And it also goes into 30s and 40s. I have advice for my 30-year-old self as well as my 40-year-old self, but not in this video. So for right now, I would tell my 20-year-old self that by the time you're in your 50s, all the stuff that you went through was nothing. You're fine. You're okay. You're alive. You're loved. And you have the smallest circle that God wanted you to have. Because everybody that says friend, ain't your friend. And even some family members. So, but anyway, woo! Give this video a thumbs up. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next Real Talk. Bye, love bugs.
Yeah, but that's something I don't regret. Every night I close my eyes and see only lavender dreams, baby. What can I do when a million things are running